Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about three things that you can do against the rising interest rate. I know everybody's talking about interest rate, and people also predicting, even RBI give a hint saying they may do another two more interest rate hike. And when I talk to customers, I can feel some of them are already in panic. People cannot afford the repayments, and especially those who are coming off the fixed rate. There are so many huge proportion of the loans coming off the fixed rate in coming few months. So imagine if you have fixed for 2 years, and now when you come out of the fixed rate, you will end up paying 5.5 or 6% interest rate. That's shockingly high, isn't it? So in this video, I'm going to share three things that you can do to counterpart. Now, I help people all over Australia. So if you have any question, any need for your home loan, you can reach out to me. And the first thing that you can consider doing is talk to a good mortgage broker and find out your borrowing capacity. If you have a good borrowing capacity, you can always refinance to some other bank. In the market, there are always some banks that give really good attractive offer for the new customers. You know that, right? Isn't it? They also give you cashback on the refinance. So consider that option. And when you refinance, you may want to consider extending the long term to 30 years. I know when you extend the long term 30 years, you will start paying more interest for the duration of the whole term. But if your intention is to reduce the repayments, extending the long term will help you achieve that. And after 1 or 2 years, when things go better, you can always refinance again and reduce the long term. So that way you can catch up. Second thing you can do is, if you don't have borrowing capacity, or if you don't want to do go to another bank, etc. Second thing you can do is, especially those who lost a job and they cannot pay the repayments, don't just sit down and do nothing. Last thing you want is missing on your repayment. So always communicate with your bank, communicate with your broker, and say, hey, I lost my job, or it's very expensive for me, I'm not able to afford my repayments. Talk to the bank and say, can you pause my repayment for 4 to 6 months? Find out different ways. If bank agree, that's good for you. If bank do not agree, then the third option you can consider is, okay, can you make it interest only for me? Principal and interest is expensive. Interest only will be slightly cheaper. I know you will not be paying the principal, so pretty much you're extending the long term. So eventually you will pay more as well. But for the time period, 4 to 6 months or 12 months, if you want to tackle the higher interest rate, you want to uh, work towards the minimizing your expenses, that is one option you can consider, doing a interest only loan. So I quickly recap this video for three tips. Number one is refinance with the higher, longer long term, 30 years long term, so you can get the lower interest rate, and also the repayments will be lower. Number two you can do is pause your interest rate. If bank do not agree, ask them to do interest only loan. So always communicate with your bank. I hope you find this video useful. If you need any help with your home loan, I can help people all over Australia. You can reach out to me on my number 0433 669976. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time.